Alright, we are back with Zoo Tycoon. Again, just Zoo Tycoon, not Zoo Tycoon 2. You know, I'm in a Zoo Tycoon 1 kind of mood. You know, love that isometric perspective. But we're going to play the next scenario game. Last time we finished Surf and Turf Zoo, and now we are going to Revitalize Burkitsville Zoo. Got this nice preemptive photograph showing us what it might look like. So anyway, the Burkitsville Zoo has been badly managed during the last few years. The National Association of Zoos has threatened to close down the zoo because of the substandard living conditions for the animals. The town's mayor has appointed you to be the new zoo director, with the mandate to return the zoo to its once former success. Your first step should be to repair and upgrade the existing animal exhibits. All of the animals are being kept in exhibits that are far too small for them. After that, focus on increasing guest enjoyment by providing much-needed services and attractions. Watch your spending, though if you get in real trouble, donations may be available. So essentially, I guess we don't have to worry about money at all, because if we get in trouble, donations will be available. Yep. And so we'll need a zoo rating of 50. Should be easy, like horrendously easy. Achieve an average animal happiness rating of 75. Shouldn't be too hard, except I see we have a tiger here. Tigers are notoriously fickle. And exhibit at least 8 different animal species. That's probably going to be the hardest. And we do have a time limit. 12 months to complete. 1 year. Just in case you didn't know how long 12 months was. So let's take a look at our zoo. Wow, these exhibits really are quite small. So we've got a Bengal tiger in Tiger World, black rhinoceros in Rhino Pen, a couple of Gemsbok in Gemsbok exhibit, and 2 chimpanzees. Yes, here's the other one. 2 chimpanzees in, oh no, that's unfortunate, Monkey Pen. Alright, so all of these are acceptable, except of course for Monkey Pen. Because, of course, chimpanzees are not monkeys. They are apes. Chimp pen. There we go. Yep. Anyone can tell you that. Chimp pen. There we go. Perfect. And as for the rest of the zoo, we've got some kind of half-placed path, and these exhibits are terrible. And but we've got pretty decent open space, and we appear to be in the middle of a forest. Yep. And I imagine this is the Burkitsville. Yeah, so I guess that's the Burkitsville type, area, like as seen in the film The Blair Witch Project. Yep. I think that's Burkitsville, right? Like Burkittsville, Maryland in The Blair Witch Project. Is that just me?
This is Burkitsville, formerly Blair. It is a small, quiet Maryland town.
No, that's a real thing. Yeah, that's that's where it is. Found footage film, one of the earliest found footage, or one of the earliest modern, I guess. They were making found footage films way back in the 20s, but that's totally different. Anyway, so all right. So one of the big things about the last zoo is that I kind of just went for it haphazardly. But I think with this zoo, we need, like, a proper plan. Yeah. A plan is what we need. So is this exhibit too small? Doesn't say. Not enough. I mean, yeah, the terrain is terrible. So these exhibits are clearly too small. The exhibit is not big enough for the number of animals it holds. Animals of the same type. The exhibit is not big enough for the number of animals it currently holds. The exhibit is not big enough, but this exhibit is big enough. Yeah. So the Bengal tiger exhibit we will probably... Oh, and we do have a zookeeper 3? Do we have 2 other zookeepers running around? Nope, just the one zookeeper named Zookeeper 3. So I guess they fired the first two. Oh, and Burger Shack. Truly a classic. Burger Shack. I also think at some point we will fix this path, but that is not a priority because guests can walk on, both dirt and concrete paths, so that's not, critical, but we will want to fix that eventually. But I think probably our first priority is the rhino pen. And so we have 4 animals and we're going to need 4 more. So, that's probably going to be the biggest thing because we've got a year. So I'm going to expand this exhibit probably out a little bit. Oh, and you can even see, I mean, there's kind of, there's some dirt and some savanna grass out here. I mean, I guess the same is true over here. So we might as well expand that exhibit as well. Yeah, I'm just trying to think what kind of fence would be best. For the rhino, let's see, construction, fences, concrete chain fence, chain link fence is a weak strength. If the rhino wanted to bust out of that, it totally could. Iron bar fence is $180 per section, compared to $200 for this. Honestly, the concrete chain fence, does this allow guests? It does allow guests to see into an exhibit. Plexiglass fence is the same price. This is more expensive. I think for the rhino, this is probably the best way to go. A strong fence, yeah. So, and then here, control. So what I actually want, I don't do this often, but let's go to options, terrain blending, don't blend. Yep, can I apply? Can I, maybe I have to go elsewhere? No, they're still blending. How do I, delayed, turn off terrain blending? Yeah, I don't want the terrain to blend. I want those hard, harsh lines. Can I do that? Delay, balance, immediate? Nope, it's not working. Oh well, c'est la vie. I guess I'll just leave it on immediate then. But anyway, because I want to see like where exactly. So this is dirt. Yeah, this is dirt. But I'll just. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. No, actually, I only want it to go here and then turn around. Yeah, so there's a little bit over here. So I am going to do this, and then I could put some stuff, but I might also want like some buildings or something there. And then I think, yeah. Now we don't have all the money in the world, definitely. So gotta be careful. But this is going to be rhino pen. And personally, if I could choose to put it anywhere, I would put it there. Oh, but, right, okay. So then we're going to delete this. And yeah, so then we'll need to replace that piece of fence as well. Yep. And then that should be pretty decent for the rhino to begin with. We are going to replace this concrete because concrete is not the best flooring terrain for animals. Now these Gemsbach and the chimpanzees, the not big enough is in black instead of red. So that means it's not as critical an issue. And for these animals, I think we are just going to use the chain link fence. Yep. Does this cost money? Yeah, it costs exactly the same. I don't get any money for replacing it? So I get 114 for deleting it that way. Okay, hang on. I'll do that. I'll do that later. All right, so, and then I think do something like this. Yeah, and then let's see. So that's yeah. So I want this space to be a space, and that is going to be Gemsbach exhibit. Okay. And then if I delete this, yep, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and there's no point in deleting those because, alright, and that could just be exhibit 3, it doesn't matter. I'm going to delete this, delete all these, and then put the gate right here. Although, I suppose I could put it directly across from the chimpanzee gate. Alright, so it still says this is not big enough, but that's probably just because it's thinking from earlier. Yeah, I think so. But I will go ahead and change this terrain as well. Gemsbach are desert animals, notionally. I mean, they could also be scrubland animals, depending on, you know, which, you know, how you prefer things. But I think that's fine. And then for the chimpanzees, so that's kind of a difficult issue. Do I want the animals can totally climb out of chain link fence? And there's also no chain link already part of that. I think we have to go for the iron bar with the chimpanzees. Animals cannot climb out or jump over it. Chimpanzees, of course, are notorious exhibit breakers. Chimp pen. So, yes. And then I actually want. See, this costs just the same amount of money. So I may as well just delete this. Yep. And get. I mean, I guess it doesn't give me that much money back, but you know, it's a little bit. And then the tiger pen, I guess, is actually fine. Oh, right, but there is some tropical rainforest out here, so I figure I may as well, you know, just a little bit. And then for the tiger, I actually kind of like the sporadic, concrete. You know, kind of like, in that one exhibit. Trying to remember which one it was, but yeah, I think just a single one, like that, and then chain link. Yep, and then like this and like that, and then chain link. So this one's actually the most expensive because I'm not reusing pretty much any of the original fencing, but it's okay. Oh wait, no, this actually goes out to, yeah, this goes out to here. Yeah, so I'm gonna want here and here, and then go out. Yeah, something like this, and then I'm gonna delete this. Take this. Yep. And then something like that. Okay, and that is going to be tiger what? Pen? I think it's pen. Tiger pen. Oh, it's Tiger World. Come on. How could I be so foolish? Tiger World. You know, it's a lot like those scenarios in Zoo Tycoon 2, the Waltham Animal Park redevelopment, and the the rain tree something. It was like rain tree. I think it was rain tree Animal Park as well. Oh really? It kept Exhibit 7, not Tiger World. Oh well, that's fine. Sell these. That's what the undo button is for. Imagine not having an undo button in a park building game. What would that even be like? And then we need to rename this Tiger World. But yeah, it's kind of like a combination of those two scenarios, which are, either 3 years in the future or, 15 years in the past, depending on your perspective on things. Your point of view. From my perspective, of course, it is in the past. And then this asphalt we are going to replace with rainforest terrain. And that should be good for now. Alright, so now we have 4 animal species. We spent $10,000 just fixing... Oh, I never fixed the chimpanzee exhibit. I never replaced this concrete with rainforest floor. And of course, they'll all need shelters, and they will all need trees and such. For this, I think I'm actually going to, I think we can keep the enrichment, because we will need probably toys for the chimpanzees. Animal care, improve food, staff efficiency, animal shelters, and that's all we got. So yeah, I think we're going to increase the funding. I might actually even increase it a little bit more. Endangered animals, animal houses, and exhibit foliage. I think that'll be good. No, we can do endangered animals as well. But I think now I just have to put it on play and see how they now feel about their new exhibits. Suitability 57, suitability 31, 70, and 57. So, okay, but it does look like it is now big enough. Big enough. Oh, those chimpanzees make such cute noises. And yeah, they definitely want a toy. Alright, so going from the same direction. Oh, also, where's my zookeeper? Yep. So since these exhibits are all right next to each other, and it would be really expensive to get a new zookeeper, that's money that we don't really have. Yeah, I'm going to just assign. Okay, so there's too much sand. Okay, so really, this is not a very... Okay, so, but we need a shelter. We're going to need some fresh water and some rocks. But first, too much grass, not enough savanna grass, too much sand, too much dirt. Seems like it probably doesn't like any sand or dirt, but it needs some more savanna grass. So, we are going to start with that. Dirt, 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 dirt. Too much grass, not enough dirt. Alright then. Not enough dirt and not enough fresh water. Oh, and still way too much grass. So I guess maybe it doesn't like the grass at all. Maybe because it likes savanna grass, it's like, all I want is savanna grass, no regular grass. Some dirt. Not enough savanna grass. Yep, I know chimpanzee is not happy. Just give me a second. Okay, well, that's gonna have to be good enough for now. And, and we'll find a good shelter. For the rhino, I feel like all we can do is the concrete shelter. I mean, it's not a hoofed animal. It's pretty unique. What are they? What is a rhino? Doesn't say. But I feel like that's shelter. Okay, yeah. So foliage and rocks we'll do later. Although I could probably just get some... Wait, no. What foliage do you like? Foliage, you like the umbrella thorn acacia tree. I can just put a couple of these And that'll be good for now, and then I can revisit the exhibit at a later time. There. That's 3, that's good for now. Now the chimpanzees were complaining a lot. They are not happy at all, and their suitability is the lowest of the remaining animals. Well, actually, no, that's not true. So, chimpanzee, more animals of the same type, more foliage, rocks, too much grass, too much sand, not enough dirt, not enough rainforest floor. So, too much grass, too much sand, not enough rainforest, and not enough dirt. So, oh no, that's not what we want. There we go. Nope. And then we want some dirt. How about that? Is that good? Still too much sand. Not enough shelters. Yeah, okay, not enough shelters. More animals of the same type. How expensive are chimpanzees? Chimpanzees are $1,500. So see, this is where, like, it would be nice to know they live in medium to large size groups, because if I can satisfy them with one more chimpanzee, then that's a good thing. But if it's going to take me, 5 more chimpanzees, then it's a futile gesture. So I think we're going to go with shelter. Okay, what gender are our chimpanzees? Female and male, or the other way around, female and male. Yeah, I know simple gender signs. And again, shelter. I don't know what shelter they want. What are we researching right now? Are we researching the chimpanzee bars by some... No, we're researching the swinging long toy. Some miracle of engineering. Shelters. I mean, I guess the lean-to is not a bad idea. 1,500. If I got 2 more, that'd be 3,000. That would still leave me with 1,500. That's a little expensive. I think trees are more important. Yeah. I think we'll go with the shelter. Do they like that? Actually, they do not like the lean-to. So let's undo that, get all our money back. And I guess then... Oh, right, the lean-to is only for hoofed animals. I'm such a fool. Then the concrete shelter it is. Yeah, that's what they have to have. And then we're going to go for some foliage. African rainforest foliage. Yep. Elephant ear tree. Of course, we don't want the foliage to be too close to the edge of the exhibit. So... But then again, I mean, that's not really going to be possible. Oh my gosh, did they just really destroy that terrain? They did. Oh, look, it's climbing the tree. See, these are all... Yeah, I know there's too much trampled terrain. It's because they trampled it. So if they don't like the rainforest fern, no, they do not. Okay. So now I have to fix the trampled terrain that they trampled. Is there still trampled terrain? No, it's just taking a second to refresh. Right? Yeah, okay. Rocks, toy, more animals of the same type. I can give them some rocks. What's their habitability at? Suitability is at 84. Happiness is low, but that's just going to take some time to get back up. And some toys. So I'm actually going to increase this funding that is worth spending on. Yeah, and we want both of these because we're going to want the cave or the cat. Alright. Too much rainforest, not enough grass, not enough fresh water. Looks like that's it. And then shelters, rocks, foliage, etc. But yeah. Too much rainforest, not enough grass, not enough fresh water. Can do. Wait, really? Too much rainforest and not enough grass? That's what it says. Alright. Too much rainforest. I'm actually gonna put the freshwater first. And I don't want to create little islands because the tiger will go in the water, poop on the island, and then the zookeeper won't be able to get to it. So that's no good. White Bengal tiger. Not enough grass. Alright. Then more foliage. What kind of foliage does the Bengal tiger like? The mangrove tree. Foliage. Do we not have the mangrove tree? Yes, we do. Mangrove tree, for some reason, cannot be placed in water, but that's okay. And then durian tree. Yeah, I'll put a durian tree. And some of these rainforest ferns, definitely, because I love the rainforest ferns, even if the chimpanzees do not feel the same way as I do. Just like one here. Then a Rafflesia flower. No, not a Rafflesia flower. Foxtail palm. Yeah, let's go with foxtail palm. Foxtail palm is the best kind of palm. And then this area I'll leave for a cave eventually. Yeah, we can put just something like here. Giant ficus, that's a little big. That should be good. Yeah, more rocks, shelters. But suitability is good. We can come back to that later. Right now, our final exhibit, the Gemsbok. They also want more animals of the same type, but the Gemsbok are probably significantly cheaper. More savanna grass and less sand terrain. They also want a little bit of fresh water. Yep. Alright, so then go back to terrain. They want a lot more savanna grass. Nope, that's too much savanna grass. So give them a little bit of fresh water. Nope, that's too much fresh water. Swinging log toys now available. Oh, there's still too much savanna grass and not enough sand. Nope. And how about this? Yep, more foliage, more rocks. They like the quiver tree, which is a desert tree right here. Quiver tree. Let's put it right there. Is that good? Yep, more rocks, shelters. Now they are hoofed animals, I think. No, they're ungulates. Are ungulates hoofed? I really should know this. And we are going to get more. Yep, they do like that. And then the Gemsbok is substantially cheaper. So, what? So we currently have a female and a male. Can I add just one female? Is that good enough? Yes, that is good enough. And more rocks. I mean, I could put the desert rock formation. Oh, I actually like the small desert rock. It's pretty nice. Nope, that's too much rocks. Okay. So we're good. The exhibit is no longer big enough. Rats. That is really, really unfortunate. So, So then we're just gonna fix it, you know, just it's not that big a deal. Just fix it, yep, and then, yep, merge the exhibits. Probably gonna be a little bit of savanna grass, a little bit more. Yeah, how do you feel now? The exhibit is still not big enough. There's still too much grass. Lowland gorilla and not enough sand. Exhibit 9, yep, and then merge again. Too much grass, not enough sand. Still, okay. Ta-da. Yeah. Where's the grass? Oh, it's right there. The exhibit is well suited. Finally. Okay, so we've got one exhibit is well suited for a suitability rating of 83. One of our Gemsbach just gave birth. Gemsbach 2 is a baby. Wait, what? How many Gemsbach do we have? I thought we already had. We have 2. Hang on. Okay, so the Gemsbach that I purchased is Gemsbach 1, that's a female. The Gemsbach that was born is now Gemsbach 2, that's a baby. So Gemsbach 1 and 2 were already named that, but then when I play... Okay, this is not going to work. So this is going to be Gemsbach -1. And this is going to be Gemsbach 0. These are the first 2 Gemsbach that were in the zoo. And I'm going to do the same thing with the chimpanzee. Yep. Chimpanzee -1 and chimpanzee 0. Yep. Okay, there we go. I mean, that might be confusing, but it's less confusing than what happened with the Gemsbach. So, alright, so that's good for now. What are we researching now? Lion climbing rock and thorn acacia tree. Well, the thorn acacia tree will be nice for our black rhinoceros. Alright, we pretty much fixed these 4 exhibits, kind of. We have a zoo rating of 50 and an average animal happiness rating of 75. All we need are 4 more species and keep that up. Have you guys become happy? A little bit. I mean, their happiness is below 75, but it's an average animal happiness, and we've got some really happy animals. Yeah, okay, so the chimpanzees will need to give them a toy, and probably if they ever reproduce, we'll have to expand their exhibit, which I'm not really looking forward to, but it is what it is. But yeah, so we've kind of fixed Burkitsville Zoo. That's what it says. It says Burkitsville Zoo. I had nothing to do with that. And then we'll also have to fix the path. And we've only got $12,520 left, which means we've spent close to $20,000, and there's a piece of trash. Rats. I have forgotten. You know what? We'll do this next time. But I will hire a maintenance worker now, because I'm probably going to forget that next time. But yeah, we will build up the guest area first next time. It's still only January 31st, because you know, I had it on pause for most of this because I didn't want this to take up, 6 months, and then also the animals were really unhappy. I don't like for it to be on play while the animals are unhappy, but that's good for now. We are good. Yes. Come back in the future. For now, adios.